Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of ThisLife podcast by Mayorca Media. I'm your host, Felix Mayorca, as always. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for being patient with me on my little hiatus break, whatever you want to call it. Today's going to be a fun episode. I am sitting with...
My name is Abraham Garcia, a.k.a. AG.
AG. You sound like a rapper.
You like that?
My name is Abraham Garcia. Yeah, man. So let's just get started, dude. Fuck it. We haven't known each other for a very long time. We kind of just met. And we met at a bachelor party.
And it was lit. Shout out to Juju.
Yeah, shout out Julio. He was on the podcast before. Go back and listen to that if you want. If not, it's not a very good episode. He's not very good at talking. AG, I think something that stuck out. I'm going to hype you up right now. Ready?
For sure. Let's get it.
Before we get in the hot seat, everyone knows we're going to get in the hot seat. But before that, I think something that stuck out was you were very much like, you're kind of like a kid. Like, you're just having fun. You're excited about stuff. You're hyping everyone up. You're laughing all the time. I thought that was really cool. But then you and I kind of had a moment during the bachelor party, which, I mean, bachelor parties, you're supposed to be all crazy and stuff. And we had a moment kind of where we sat down and we're walking. I don't even know where we're walking to.
We're going to go get pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We went to go get pizza and it was closed.
That's
we
right.
ended up eating some trash tacos, man. You remember
that place sucked, dude. It was like a little food court. The lighting looked like a doctor's office. It was bad, dude. My rice was all hard.
Oh, damn, bro.
So we're walking out. You kind of said some deep stuff to me. And we kind of had that moment of like, I was like, damn.
We clicked.
Yeah, dude. We definitely clicked. We definitely clicked. No homo. I'm just kidding. Homo. We definitely clicked. And I thought about that kind of throughout the trip and then after the trip, and I was like, man, I gotta get this guy on the podcast because he's been through some stuff. So this is gonna be a good episode. Before we get into it though, you ready?
Let's get it, man. Wait, can I say something?
Yeah.
So, to be honest, this is like a dream come true. Like, I'm so excited to be here, man. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I always watch, like, The Breakfast Club since I was younger. Like, I'll sit there and watch back to back episodes. So, like, when I saw that you had a podcast, I was like, bro, you got to get me on here, man. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to be here, bro. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you came through, man. This is fun. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, this is dope. This is dope for sure.
All right, let's get you in the hot seat. So, you ready?
Let's get it, man. I'm ready.
Who's your go-to person and why?
Honestly, I think, before it was my mom. Obviously, she passed away. But I would say, like, with friends and everything, I would say my boy Diego. He's same age, but the dude, like, he carries himself like he's very knowledgeable about everything, like whether it's car, mechanics, construction, anything, man. That dude could do it all, and he has a good head on his shoulders. So I would say my best friend Diego. That's what I go to. That dude is like, he just on it, bro,
He's a good dude.
Yeah, good dude.
That's the same Diego I know, right?
Yep, yeah. Same guy.
At DEEGO, I think, or something like that.
DEE_ego.
That's a real homie right there.
17 or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. Follow him, ladies. He's single.
Alexa was just like, okay, what's the meaning of life?
Damn.
I'm going in deep, dude.
Oh, bro. Oh, you guys are going to like this. I mean, I don't want to get too religious, but let's go right here. Look.
Do it.
It is a good question, bro, because it's funny because just the other day, I was telling my coworker about it, and he tripped out, bro. He was like, all right, bro, I'm going to get back to work. All right, but check this out. Bro. So, the meaning of life, right? So, and my mom put me onto this. So, for everybody that goes through, anxiety and panic attacks, maybe about sometime like earlier, maybe last year, right? I was having this thing, bro, where I would be at work and I just started like panicking, you know what I mean? Like having anxiety and panic attacks. I was like, I got a moment where I was like, damn, what am I doing here? Like, why am I alive? Like, why am I here? I'm really alive, bro. Like, if like a big trip, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then so like I went and I asked my mom. I was like, hey mom, like I've been having this thing where I'm tripping out. I'm like, why am I here? What's the reason for life or whatever, right? And my mom was like, hey, you know, around your same time, like, and then I started getting scared to like, you know, die and all this stuff, just weird stuff, bro. I was just tripping out. And so my mom was like, hey, like the reason for life, the reason why you're here, like don't think too deep into it. Like just live your life, be a good person, treat people with respect and love and all that. And the reason for life is like we're here to save our souls and nothing else, you know. We're here to this is a temporary, you know, situation, life. You're here and you got to make the best out of it to save your soul, because our next life is eternal life. And that's what I believe in. You know, everybody got their own views and stuff. And so for me, the reason for life or whatever is like just to save your soul, pretty much. In my eyes, in my, you know, views and stuff like that.
That's beautiful.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I think, and you keep adding like, well, you know, in my eyes, I think at the end of the day, whether you're religious or not, like you have to believe in something.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't say I'm like very religious, but I definitely believe like in the universe. I believe in like karma. I believe in, so I do believe in some stuff. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I'm gonna flip this screen real quick because I can't see.
For sure.
Watch, we're not recording.
Okay, for sure.
Oh, bro, my hamstring. Oh, we're live. We're still good.
Let's go.
Oh, my fucking hamstring. Dude, it's like every time I step on, like, I put my weight on my right foot, it feels like I'm getting a cramp. You know that feeling when you're about to get a cramp?
Yeah.
And you go, oh! That's how it feels.
Bro, did you like feel that you were gonna pull your hammy or something? Because usually I had a coach, like he called it barking. He's like, my shit's barking right now. Is your shit barking? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then usually, you know, you hurt your hamstring, but usually your body tells you.
Yeah.
You didn't have nothing?
Nah. I was just started running and then it went, snap. Yeah, dude. My body was
That's
like,
fucked
see ya. All right.
Oh, dude, bro.
Here we go. Okay, ready? So this is one of the like the dumb questions.
Okay.
If you could be anyone famous, who would it be?
Adam Sandler, for sure, bro.
Yeah?
I love Adam Sandler, bro.
That's a good one.
He's a fucking, bro. He be at the basketball courts just balling up, bro. Like, who does that? He's the fucking GOAT, bro. You know what I mean?
And he's always wearing homeless clothes.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, I love Adam Sandler. I just like everything about him, bro. Like, for example, like, have you noticed that in his movies he always has his homies there?
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Like, those are his boys, bro.
100%.
And he puts them on. You know what I mean? Like, he puts them on. Like, he puts money in their pockets, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking dope. Who does that? You know what I mean?
Not only that, all his friends are talented.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
whenever
true.
you see, I don't know, I can't even think of like Rob Schneider, and he's in one. You're like, oh, you can do it, like,
Yeah.
dude, that's so sick.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah,
that's dope. Adam Sandler for sure, man.
That's a good one. If what? This one makes no sense. If you could be family. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, ready? If you could be famous for something, what would it be?
Famous for something, I would say maybe like it could be anything, right?
Could be anything.
Okay, so my bad, bro, I had to burp.
You're good.
So I would say if I could be famous for something, man, I think it would be like somebody that went to like a third world country and like built hella houses for, you know, the poor or something like that. I would like to get recognized for something like that. That would be cool, you know.
Philanthropist.
Like worldwide, like you know, AG fucking fixes houses for, you know, underdeveloped, you know, countries, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that would be dope.
That's what Akon did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, shout out to Akon.
Akon. Convict. You could fight anyone in the world and win. Who is it?
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, bro, for sure, bro. That dude's a monster.
That's a good one.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one. What's something that keeps you going every day?
My family, for sure. My family. You know what I mean? They gotta be my family, my brothers, man, because without them, like, yeah, they're my motivation, bro. Otherwise, I would have gave up a long time ago.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the youngest, bro.
You're the youngest?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man, I'm the youngest.
Oh, you got nieces and nephews too, huh?
Yep, I got two. One is 4. Or his name is Eduardo, and then the other one is 2 or 3. He's my godson. His name is Calvin.
So they're young.
Yeah, they're young. Yeah, they're young.
Nice. Well, you got some role modeling to do.
Yeah, real
don't let him watch this. What is something you can't start your day without doing?
Well, to be honest, bro, I gotta take a shit every morning. So, hey, every morning. So I would say that, bro. Dude, I gotta take my morning dump for sure, bro.
I feel that, dude. The whole day, you're like, if you don't do it, you're like, oh damn, dude. Like when I travel, that's the worst. And I have like a 6 a.m. flight or like a 7 a.m. flight. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna try because I know it's not gonna happen. But then I'm on the plane and I'm just like, God, dude, I feel heavy. I feel heavy right now.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to you for being regular, dude. A lot of people aren't like that.
Every morning, bro, regular. All right. Shout out to Stevia. What is that shit called? The yogurt? Stevia, right?
No.
What's it called?
Activia.
Oh, Activia. Wait, hey, Stevia's that fake sugar, Oh, I'm hot, bro.
I knew what you were talking about, too.
I'm looking dumb as hell right here, bro.
No, I was like, yeah, Stevia. And then I was like, wait, Stevia?
Oh, my God, bro. Oh, that's funny. My bad, y'all.
All right. What or who inspires you and why?
Honestly, it would have to be my dad, bro. My dad, I've never seen him like take a day off from work. You know, he was the only one who worked. My mom was always sick. You know, she took care of us. That's a job on its own. You know, I have 4 brothers. With me, we're 5 in total. So, and we're all like a year apart, bro.
Oh wow!
Except for my oldest brother, but bro, like that's a job in itself, you know. So I can't say my mom didn't work, but like a job wise, you know,
she never 9 to 5.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So my dad was the one who worked, and bro, I never seen him like miss a day of work. Even if he was sick, bro, he would go. You know, he had 5 kids, bro. He had to make it happen. So
yeah,
that's tough, man. So. Just seeing his work ethic and stuff like that, you know, that's what like kind of inspired me, you know, to be, you know, the hardworking person that I am today. You know
that's
what I mean?
Awesome.
So, yeah.
All right, last one. Is there a quote that sticks with you and that you think about almost every day?
Yeah, that Tupac, it gotta be Tupac. It was Tupac when he's like, if you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day, something like that. Like, that's really what gets me by, because, you know, when I've been in dark situations, I'm like, this got to pass, you know? There got to be better days or whatever. So that's mine. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day, something like that.
That's a good one.
Shout out to Pac.
What song? He's still alive. What song is that from?
I think it's Dear Mama, right? I think it's Dear Mama.
Probably.
So go.
Dear Mama.
Go check that out. Yeah.
Dear Mama by Tupac.
Yeah, I think it is. That's like, a good don't quote me on that, but yeah.
So you were talking about you get anxiety and panic attacks and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
You still get them?
Yeah. It'll be random, bro. It'll be random. Like, I just start overthinking too much. Like, about life, about like just it's pretty much. I had a big fear about passing away. Like, about death, I had a big, like, sometimes I'd be like, oh shit, I'm gonna die one day, you know, like, just like, you know what I mean? It's not like, it's pretty much that, bro. Like, I have a big fear of dying, bro, you know what I mean? But now that my mom passed away and stuff like that, like, I'm kind of more okay with it, because I miss her, you know what I mean? I miss her a lot, so, yeah, I'm kind of more okay with it now, you know what I mean? And, but yeah, bro.
When did it start?
Okay, so, all right, this is crazy. So,
because your boy knows about panic attacks, and I'll tell you a story after this, but
it's crazy, man. So, really, when it started, man, was I think I was like maybe 11 years old.
Damn.
And I didn't know, obviously. So, it's all mental, bro. It's all in your head, you know. I've gotten better at controlling it, you know. And people would have never thought that I deal with that, because, like, you know, I'm always, you know, making jokes and you know what I mean. If you guys got me on Snapchat or Instagram, I'm always doing some stupid shit. But so I was like 11 years old, and my aunt, you know, took me to this like retreat, like for church and stuff like that. And I don't think I should have been there. I was too young or whatever. And basically, it's one of those things, like they were putting oil on people's foreheads, and people were dropping, bro. Like you know, they're catching the Holy Ghost or whatever, and like. Yeah, bro. Yeah, for real, bro.
Or whatever.
Yeah. So, bro, I was actually really mad, you know, like about this situation. And my aunt, bro, she goes and gets the oil, right? And she puts that shit on my forehead, dog. And I'm like, and I was like, you know, the whole time I'm like ducking. I'm like, no. And she puts it on me, bro. And I automatically start feeling like I can't breathe. Like, I think that was like my first panic attack, right? But what was weird, bro, was like, I started feeling weak on my legs or whatever. And then, like, you know, this was like a retreat for, like, people that were, like, had cancer, like, you know what I mean? Like, they would pray and all this stuff. It was like
ailments.
Yeah, it was like a really, like, big, like, thing, bro. And like I said, I probably shouldn't have been there. Or she shouldn't have taken me. She put it on me, bro. And then, like, I can't breathe, bro. And I'm like, all right, this is going to go away, right? And then the next day, I can't breathe. Then the next day, bro, it was like a month or two, you know? Like, it was just, I was getting really bad anxiety. And so that ended up going, you know, it kept going. And so, like, every day, bro, like, it was weird because I would go to school and I would be all right. Obviously, like, I was embarrassed to be like, you know, like, oh, shit, like, you know what I mean? But as soon as the bell rung, bro, I couldn't breathe again. Like, it was just like I felt anxious, like my chest felt tight and all this shit. And that's really where it started. And then what's funny is, like, my mom took me to the clinic to get checked up. And we didn't have insurance or something like that. Shout out to Section 8. So we didn't have insurance or whatever, bro. My mom was such a peaceful lady. They weren't trying to take me, bro, because we didn't have insurance. My mom fired off, like, on them. And my mom was such a quiet, sweet lady, bro. Hella religious.
But Mama Bear came out.
Yeah, Mama Bear came out, bro. They weren't trying to take me. I was like, you guys are going to let my son die here? Like, bro, she fired off, bro. Like, funny. So, as soon as they get me in there, they check everything. And, like, yeah, you don't got nothing.
Yeah, you're
bro,
fine.
I automatically got better. I could breathe. I didn't feel anxious no more. It's like, it's all in your head, bro. So it started when I was like 11. And then throughout time, bro, like, I just, you know, was still going through it in like seasons. I feel like I got seasonal, like, depression and all that stuff, bro. But, you know, I deal with it. I don't take medication. And I've gotten better at controlling myself. Like, hey, you're going to be all right. You're going to feel better. I'm not always going to feel like this. You know, so, because people start thinking, like, damn, I'm going to feel like this forever. Like, nah, bro, like, if you get your mind right, you could get through it, you know? So, that's just what I've learned with my experience of, like, anxiety and panic attacks and all that. You know what I mean?
That's crazy you say that, because right now I'm in, like, I wouldn't say a trance, but, like, a way of thinking, like, because I'm on antidepressants.
Oh, okay.
And I'm thinking, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I don't want, like, a little pill to control my life, because that's pretty much what it does. Like, if I don't take it for a day, I'm screwed. Like, just one day, the next day I'm super tired. I get, like, groggy. It kind of feels like a hangover.
Yeah.
In its own way. So I'm trying to wean myself off of it. I'm trying to think of, like, I'm trying to do my research and see, you know, what mental things I can do, or, like, I don't know if there's some sort of treatment. I don't know. So I'm trying to get off of that. But with anxiety and, like, panic attacks, what people don't understand is, I mean, people that have never experienced them, I mean, I think some people have experienced them and still are like, well, I just don't know what that was. I'm moving on with my life.
Yeah.
But I was here at the gym, and my mind was just kind of racing. I had some stuff on my mind, and I was like, all right, I'm going to work out, and it's going to be fine. That's what they say. When you work out, you feel fine. And I was a little depressed, but I was like, I'm moving. It's fine. I'm good. So the workout starts, and it was kind of, they usually do kind of like, start with pull-ups, then you go to squats, then you go to burpees, and then you do, I don't know, cleans or something like that. So I got hit with, like, a moment of confusion. Oh, so when you're talking about, like, the thing where you're overthinking, you're like, oh shit, am I gonna die? I was just like, I would go to the pull-ups, and then it was something as small as like, how many squats do I do? And then after that, it was like I just started breathing heavier than I usually breathe when I'm working out. And then I just started looking around like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like,
that's crazy that you're saying, oh my god, because that's really what you think, like, oh my god, like that's what it is, bro. Like, you just,
and for what?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and for what?
And it's really funny because like that's what comes to my head, like, oh my god,
yeah.
like that comes to my head.
Oh my god,
it's funny that you say that because that's really what I'd be saying in my head, bro.
And then the little things start being bigger, like my heart's racing. Should it be racing this hard or this fast? And I just skipped squats. Oh my god, I have to go back and do squats again. And then at the end, like, it kind of feels like boom, 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 and then at the end you're just like oh my god. The workout was over, and I just kind of sat there and like was like in a trance. And one of the owners, Kaylee, shout out to Kaylee, she comes over and is like, hey, are you okay? And this happened like 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
She's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm having a panic attack. Like, this thing's still going on. And she's like, oh my god, like, what? Like, she had never really experienced that.
Yeah.
She's like, do you need to take a walk, or do you need to? And then out of nowhere, I felt like bawling my eyes out. Like, just like one of those, like, you know, like when you're a kid. I didn't want it. That's how I felt. Like, I just.
Hey, you know what's crazy though, bro? Some people don't have mental issues, bro. You know what I mean? And somebody that doesn't know about this will look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what, you know, now more with social media. You know, shout out to Charlemagne. I talk about it like I know him and shit. Dude. But no, shout out to Charlemagne, man.
Dude,
you know, I'm a big fan. He always talks about it.
Yeah.
And certain people don't know what it is, bro. My dad didn't go through anxiety and depression and panic attacks till he was like 55. Like a couple years ago, my dad was going bananas, bro. Like, he was going crazy.
Yep.
Because he had never experienced it, bro. He lost so much weight. He thought he was dying. Because he didn't understand, bro. When we would get panic attacks, my dad's a, you know, Mexican, machismo, or whatever.
Ass, yeah.
He'd be like, bro, why the fuck you tripping? Like, you don't even pay bills. Like, you guys are young. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
It could be some randomest shit, bro.
Yep.
Like you, bro. You was working out, and you started tripping out. It could be the most randomest thing. Like, it could be the dumbest thing, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you just go into panic or whatever. One time I got a panic attack because I couldn't remember what I did the day before. You know what I mean? Dude. And I slept the whole day, bro. You know what I mean? Like, of course. You know what I mean? I started tripping. I had to call my sister. I was like, oh my God, I think all these football hits, you know, are getting to me. I can't remember what I did yesterday. Yeah. And then my sister was like, where you at? And I was like, I don't know. Like, bro, type shit. And it's like, bro, it's because you're not thinking. Sometimes you're not even breathing, bro, and you don't notice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes what has worked for me, too, is sometimes you're just really hot, bro. Your body's kind of like too hot.
Yeah.
And that causes panic attacks. You just got to take a cold shower, bro, and like get that shit, you know, cool down or whatever. It could be, it's dumb, bro. It's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's kind of what the frustrating part is. It's like, why am I tripping?
Yep.
Like, especially when it comes out of nowhere and it's nothing. And like, I wear a Fitbit and I got roasted for it at the wedding.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on. Hold on. So we're at the wedding. I wear this thing like when I shower. I just keep it on. Like, it's whatever. And we're at the wedding and I had it at the wedding. And I told myself, oh, I got to take it off. And then I was like, oh, my cufflinks. And I just forgot about it. So we're sitting there waiting for the photographer. Shout out to Diego. Diego goes, hey, bro, my real question is, how many lunges are you going to do on the dance floor wearing that Fitbit? I was like, ah. And then I was like,
asshole.
I walked straight to my car. I take it off. I was like,
I fucking
my dumb ass forgot it. Anyway, yeah, it's frustrating because it's like, I wear the Fitbit and then I look down at it sometimes and I'm sitting down and I'm like, my heartbeat is at 120.
Oh,
it's like, why? And then I think about, did I drink too much caffeine? Am I freaking out about something? And usually my heart rate is like at 60. I think right now it's at 80, 79. That's not bad. But you shouldn't be at 120 when you're just sitting there. And then it sets like little reminders like, oh, you're burning fat. And I'm like, what?
I ain't doing shit. I'm just sitting down.
Dude, I'm freaking out, dude. And sometimes it happens here because I'm kind of in an office tucked in the back and I have to go outside and like talk to people, and that kind of helps you deal with it.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Usually, what do you do when you're bugging out?
Bro, to be honest, like Honestly, that's the thing, bro. It's I would always turn to my mom, bro. Like always, like bro, she always just knew what to say.
Yeah.
And when she passed away, you know, not to be selfish or anything, but that's one of the things I thought about. I was like, damn, who's gonna help me when my mind is fucked up, bro? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was really my brothers. I call my brothers. Oh, I like to talk to somebody, like anybody. Like, I hit up my friends, like, hey, what are you doing, bro? Honestly, I'm not feeling good right now.
Yeah.
I let them know, bro. Like, hey, I'm tripping out right now. Like, could we hang out? Like, go get some ice cream or something. Like, be around people, bro. Because when you're by yourself, you just gonna keep thinking random shit, bro. So try to distract your mind. Try to be around people so you can feel like you're real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you're getting a panic attack,
it's that out-of-body experience.
Yeah, bro. You feel like you're fake. You feel like, damn it, am I really here? Like, just random shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad. So I would say, you know, hanging out with somebody, being around people, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that helps out for sure.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
We're going to take a quick break.
For sure.
Because I got to go potty.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back. And I want to talk some deeper stuff with you.
For sure, brother.
Do you have no idea how many times I get that? You have the skinny length on there?
Shit, fool.
Oh,
damn.
He's messing up my office,
My
man.
bad, homie.
It's all good.
Don't smell like piss.
I spilled kombucha.
Just think of
Dude,
it.
you've smelled kombucha before, right?
Yeah, bro.
It's
Shit's already fermented.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit.
fermented. Dude, it smelled terrible in here. I had to like clean it. I was like,
I don't like that shit, bro.
Really?
That shit's nasty.
I love it. I just got my mom onto it. She hates it, but she's like, it's good for my gut. I'm like,
It is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that shit, bro. That shit's nasty.
You don't need it, man. You're
look at me, homie.
All right. So when we took the break, you were talking about caffeine and all that.
Mm-hmm.
What were some good alternatives to caffeine? Because a lot of people don't know this. Caffeine is a stimulant. It makes you just go. Your heart starts beating, and then once your heart beats, and I've had this with caffeine. That's why I've cut back, even though I'm drinking coffee. This decaf. You are like, oh my god, why is my heart beating fast?
Yeah.
And then we go back to the stupid, like,
the panicking.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So you were talking about, what were we talking about?
Okay, so I was telling them how I can't drink coffee. Like if I drink coffee, bro, like I'll get fucked up.
Yeah.
Things that I've tried that yerba mate, the yellow can.
Yep.
That stuff, it's like more natural. I mean, coffee's natural too. You know what I mean? But that stuff kind of, you know, it doesn't really give me anxiety. But like that type of stuff, bro, you just gotta see what works for you.
Right.
But my dad, keep in mind, bro, my dad, like all he does is like try to find like natural alternative to things. Like that dude, all he eats is fruits. He doesn't eat meat. He eats meat here and there. He ain't like, you know, vegetarian or vegan or whatever. Nothing like that. He just tries to be healthy. What he does is he puts spirulina. I think it's called a spirulina. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, spirulina. Yeah, it's like a powder, and that stuff gives you energy, and it's natural. It doesn't give you anxiety. It doesn't give you the jitters. It's just like a natural, you know, I think it's like a plant or some shit. I don't know what it is, to be honest. And my dad puts that every morning on his like oatmeals. He just mixes it in. He throws like, you know, pears and apples and all that stuff. And it's crazy because like, you know, I tried it and it does give you energy, bro. You don't feel like all tired. Because I work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's like
you're not like cracked out. Yeah,
you're not cracked out, but you just naturally, you feel all right. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, bro, because like, you know, I'm overweight or whatever. And my dad, bro, he's about to be 60 and he looks like he's like, you know, 35, 40. And all he does is like, you know, he just eats good, bro. That dude just ripped. Yeah. He works out every day. So I'm inspired to be like that, you know what I mean? But gotta cut back on the beer. That's hard.
This is the first one. Yeah, this is the first one. So I want to talk about your mom. Obviously, that was a situation that impacted you. Almost.
Yeah, man.
I mean, obviously it impacted you in a negative way, but when you talked about it to me, it was like a moment in your life. Like it wasn't so much as a tragedy. you were like, well, this happened in my life, and now I'm doing this. What happened? If you want to get into what happened, if there's anything like that makes you uncomfortable, just you can just stop or whatever.
Nah, man, because this could help somebody out. So my mom, so I'll talk about it. So really what had happened was, my dad being, my dad has always been present in our lives, been a great father, like, you know what I mean? Like, but he didn't always, like, treat my mom, the best. He was, like, a cheater, obviously, he was always healthy, working out, all this stuff. And my mom always dealt with, like... Health problems and stuff like that. It just ran in her family. She ended up getting diabetes. And diabetes is a horrible, horrible disease. And it starts giving you other problems, bro. Like, kidney failure and all that stuff. And my mom took care of herself, and it's just a nasty, nasty disease. But so my pops being this guy that's like young, well, not young, but like healthy and all this stuff. He looks young, he still runs, very strong. The guy, he's attractive, whatever. And he was always a cheater and stuff like that. So he ended up like meeting this lady, and we ended up like finding out or whatever, right? And so everybody was pissed off, whatever, this and that. My brothers, and sisters, they all lived in the same house, whatever. And everybody ended up like, moving out. The plan was to, everybody was going to move out. My mom was going to move with my sister. But since the hospital was close to, our neighborhood, I was living, somewhere else. I decided to move back in and take care of my mom.
And sorry, when was this? Like
this was this year. My mom passed away this year, January 30th or whatever. So so pretty much everything kind of broke up in my family. Shit went bad or whatever. My dad got caught cheating, and then I told my pops, like, hey bro, like, you're doing this, like, I think it's, get out of here, like, I shouldn't have gotten involved like that or whatever. And yeah, he was just kind of made up his mind that he was in love with this lady, whatever. He's being a fucking weirdo. So yeah, bro. So whatever, dude. I told him, kick rocks or whatever. I moved in. So really, so whatever. I was living with my mom, and we ended up like finding out, she was getting kidney failure. Then her heart, was having complications and stuff like that. So just, shit was going bad. And then, my mom had found out my dad was cheating on her for the fucking 10th time or whatever. Whatever, dude. Dude's an asshole.
Just a shitstorm.
Yeah, everything was, was bad for her. So, I was there for her. All my brothers were there, so it felt good that in her last, moments, like, but don't get me wrong, my mom had diabetes and all that stuff, but like, she was never like, that you could say like she was good, but she had her moments where she would get sick and stuff like that. So really, like, her, with all this going on with my dad and me having to move back in, I kind of took that role of like, I had to like stop bullshitting, and I knew that what I do, I'm pretty good at. So I started doing this like business thing where I started painting houses. And at first I started off by like painting people's rims. I had a little compressor I would pull up, if they wanted their rims to be blacked out. A lot of people want blacked out rims. I'll just pull up to their driveway, spray it, whatever. Yeah. And I started making money that way. And so, like, everything kind of made me step my shit up, bro, with my mom and everything. And, the rent was higher, where she was at or whatever. So, with all this going on, my mom was my motivation to kind of be like, I gotta stop being a fucking kid. I started doing, side jobs, getting money and all this stuff and taking care of my mom. I would buy her, like, TVs, like rearranging her room and stuff like that.
Just make her feel nice.
Yeah, make her feel good and stuff like that. She didn't ask for this, but I wanted to, bro. Like, I was just trying to find any way kind of make her feel better with my pops being a fucking asshole and then like him not being there. And like, my mom loved my dad, bro. Like, I would tell my mom, like, I would be like, Mom, like find another man and all this stuff, like, just fucking around. And she would get upset You know, like she loved him, bro. Like no matter what, she loved my dad, bro. And so
it's that Mexican loyalty, man.
Yeah, bro.
Mexican
straight
women
up.
are loyal.
And she was like, no, because it doesn't matter. Like I made a pact with God when we got married. Like she was really religious. She was like, to death to us part, and I gotta fight for my marriage and all that. And that would make me more sad, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. Like my dad does not deserve you. You know, you're a queen. And so so all of that, bro. All of that made me kind of like step up my game. You know, I started this little business of painting houses and all this stuff. But really, it was all for my mom. Like, so when she passed away, so one day we were working, whatever, right? And it's funny because like COVID happened, and my dad, you know, got laid off from his job, and I was like, fuck, like I gotta give him a job. So he was working with me and stuff like that. And we had just finished a job. We're doing a deck for my homegirl, Savannah. And, bro, like, then I went to Diego's house, and I was cutting Julio's hair. He was going to do, like, his, like, a photo shoot.
Oh, yeah. His engagement shoot.
Yeah, his engagement shoot at the desert. I don't know why he didn't get you to do that. Hey, starting shit.
Yeah, I told him the same thing.
You're fake, fool.
I mean, fake ass friend, but it's all good. I mean, I could have shot his wedding, but it's all good.
Oh, damn. I'm just fucking over here starting shit. But yeah, man. Really, you know, with my mom being sick, the situation, that's really what got me going to start this whole, like, you know, just step my shit up pretty much. And yeah, bro, we're finishing up a job. And I go to Diego's house. I'm cutting everybody up, and then I cut Julio up for his wedding. And I get a call, bro, and my dad is like, "Hey, can you come?" Because even though my dad, you know, it was a weird situation. Even though my dad like was with this lady, and she doesn't live here. She lives in Mexico. So fucking weird shit. She lives in Mexico. Dad, I hate you. I love my dad, but you know, that feels weird. Anyway, I'm just like,
you're starting shit, man.
Nah, but yeah. So even though, you know, oh, hold on, my bad. It's because these IPAs, bro. Damn. All right,
get some food in you, man.
Yeah, let me tell y'all. All right, so look. Okay, okay, my bad, bro.
You're good, dude. You're good.
It's gonna get me drunk over here and shit.
No,
I'm
not, man.
All right, so. I'm cutting the hair, bro, and I get a call, and my dad's like, dude, like, so even though my dad had this lady, whatever, like, he was still always at at our pad. He was always there. He would cook for my mom. Like, he
still took care of her.
He still took care of her, bro. Like, he loved her, bro. He loved my mom, but he was just weird, bro. So he would still take care of her. He was always at the house. Like, he would spend time with her, like all this stuff, bro. Like, they were working on their relationship in a way. Like him leaving and all this stuff kind of helped them get closer, because they would text. And bro, sometimes I would be working and my dad would be at my house, bro, and like with her, like in the room, like little kids, bro. Or my mom would call me and be like, hey, what time are you coming home? I was like, Mom, why? Like, why are you asking me this? And like, bro, my pops would be like hiding at my pad, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I would get mad. I'd be like, bro, get the fuck out. You know, like, I'll just get mad, bro. And like, never like disrespectful, but I'd be like, hey, Mom, like, hey, he was at the house, girl. Like, cause my mom was my best friend. I'm like, hey, girl. She's like, no, what? You know what I'm saying? He was there, bro. But they were hanging out. You know, they were bonding. They would have dinner together, like whatever. Yeah. And I would never kick my dad out. I know my mom was happy and stuff like that, but it was kind of more like, you're a queen, girl. Like, you deserve better than this and all this stuff. But they were working their shit out. You know, they're grown adults or whatever. So, yeah, man. So my dad was always there, regardless. You know what I mean? So he did the things wrong, but in the same way, try to do it the right way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Weird situation. Anyways, so he was always there, right? So my dad called me, bro, right after we got finished doing a job, because he was working with me. This fool goes home, and I didn't know he went to... My mom had been in the hospital for 3 days. One day I was working at a job, and my girl calls me, and she's like, hey, like, your mom's throwing up. And I was like, what do you mean? And every time, like, that would always happen to my mom. Like, she'd just start, like, throwing up and shit. And, like, so like I told you, she wasn't always sick, but she had moments where she was in the hospital for a week, 2 weeks. she'll get better, and we just always thought that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she got sick. She was in the hospital for 3 days. I was working. My girl called me, and I fucking pulled up, right? And she's like, hey, she's throwing up, and I was working close by to my house. I was like, what's up, Mom? Are you like, I'll take you to the hospital right now. And she was just like, nah, I think it's just something that I ate or whatever. I was like, nah, Mom, like, let me take you. She's like, nah, if I feel like this tomorrow, you could take me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, she was a very strong woman. So, then I was like, all right, whatever. So the next morning, she's still throwing up, trying to hold it together. I was like, nah, Mom. Like, I grabbed her and I carried her, bro, and I took her to the car. And then I took her to the hospital, bro. I got there like hella fast. I was speeding on the freeway. And then, so I took her to the hospital. And then, you know, I'm over there like, hey, you know, my mom, like, because with her heart, she was supposed to get a surgery. But because of COVID, bro, it kept like getting postponed.
Everything got delayed.
So we tried to take her to the hospital to get her like her heart surgery, because she was having like heart problems. And so we would take her to the hospital, and they would be like, hey, you know, there's no operating rooms, they got filled up. We're like, fuck. So the next day we'll reschedule, and that kept happening until she started getting sick, throwing up and stuff like that, which was something that she always, a problem that she dealt with, you know. So so then I took her to the hospital that day, bro, and she was there for like a day. When I got back home, like I went back to work or whatever, then she's back home, and she's still throwing up and shit, dude. And the coolest thing that ever happened, so my dad, with COVID and everything, he got let go, so he lost his insurance. This fool goes to the Rite Aid to try to get some medication. They're like, hey, it's gonna be $500. Like, you don't have insurance anymore. They cut it, whatever. So it was like a shit show, right? So my dad gets what he can, and then comes back home, and she's still missing the medication. And so I'm like, bro, like, she's still throwing up. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I went to the store. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna go pay for it. I don't give a fuck. Like, I got money. I'm gonna pay for it. I don't care how much it is. Bro, I go there, and the fucking dude, man, he's like, don't worry about it. He starts like typing shit up in the computer, like, you know, like working his way around his system. He's like, just give me $20. And I was like, bro, that was like the most, like,
damn,
I felt like crying, bro.
That's a godsend right there.
Yeah, bro. I honestly felt like crying, bro, when he's like, just give me $20. So I go and I give her the medicine, and it didn't help. It's like a nausea medicine. So the next morning, I'm like, Mom, I'll take you right now to the hospital. Like, let's go right now. It's already late. She's like, you're throwing up. Like, you still don't feel better. It's like, no, maybe with the medication, I'll feel better. Bro, I woke up the next day, bro, and she was still throwing up and shit. And I was like, Mom, I carried her again, bro. Take her back to the hospital. But we were mad, bro, because I had already taken her to the hospital that day. And then in the afternoon, she was already, like, out of the hospital. So
they were just discharging her, like, oh, she's fine.
Because of COVID, bro. Yeah. Because of COVID. So because of COVID, they're trying to get people in and out, bro. So then I take her to the hospital, and at this point I'm mad. I'm like, yo, bro, like, she was here earlier, and you guys, like, take her, let her, like, the same afternoon. I need you guys to keep her here till she gets better. I was like, I understand that it's COVID, but everybody deserves, you know, a fair chance, bro. You know what I mean? Like, my mom's feeling sick or whatever, but so now they took her in, bro, and she was there for like 3 days. The first day I was calling, bro, no answer. My mom was sick, bro. When I dropped her off, she was sick as hell. So I'm calling, bro, like, they're not answering. They're not telling me about my mom. And prior to this, bro, one of my good friends, Connor McGuire, I was about to say McGregor.
I was like,
man, I'm over here drinking. You know it. My homie Connor McGuire, he passed away in January, bro. Yeah. And I was also at a job site. That's the reason why I'm taking a break, bro. There's so much things that were going on while I was working and doing my business that, like, fucked my mind up. Like, they called me, like, saying that, you know, he's not gonna make it. He got, like, some sort of, like, infection or something like that started, like, shutting down his body. And, like, that shit fucked me up, dude. So that was in January. My mom passed away in January as well. Yeah. And he went in, bro, and, like, and then he passed away at the hospital. And you were just hearing a whole bunch of stories about, like, COVID and people going in and not making it out anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, and bro, that shit fucked me up. Like, Connor was my boy, you know? I loved him. Like that was my brother, and he passed away January, bro. I was so depressed. I was so fucked up, hella crying. And my mom helped me through that situation. 30 days later, bro, she passed away, you know? And then 30 days after that, my grandma passed away. So this year, bro, has been like a tough year. But anyways, like I dropped her off at the hospital. I'm trying to call, bro. No answer. Like it was just sketchy, bro, you know, with COVID and everything. No call, whatever. So I started like calling, like, hey, like I need to know how my mom's doing. Like I dropped her off, she wasn't doing good. Like you guys need to like give me answers. Update me about my mom. Like what the fuck, bro? I was tripping, dog. I was like, bro, I was like, go to her room right now and check up on my mom, or I'm gonna pull up to the fucking hospital. Right. I was tripping, bro. Honestly, I was tripping. And I was calling my mom and she wasn't answering. So I was like, man, my mom probably passed away. And these motherfuckers, like, bro, I don't know. So much shit was running through my mind. Yeah. Bro, like a day later, I hear from my mom. She calls me. And then I'm like, Mom, like, why didn't you call me? I was worried. Like, no one's heard anything of you. She's like, oh, son, like, I was just really, really sick. Like, I wasn't feeling good, but I'm feeling a little bit better. You know, I might be home today. So she was already in the hospital for 3 days. And I was finishing up a job. And I was like, Mom, like, I freaking fired off on these people. And I was like, Mom, how they treating you? Like, are they treating you good? Because I be hearing things about COVID. Like, I'll pull up right now. I don't give a fuck. I'll beat these motherfuckers up, you know? And she's like, my mom's hella peaceful, bro. I was like, no, they're treating me good or all this stuff, right? So, fast forward. I'm all over the place. We finished this job, bro. I go to Diego's house. I'm cutting Julio's hair or whatever. And my dad, I guess he goes. We just finished the job because he was working with me. I was cutting Julio's hair up for the, you know, the shoot or whatever. Just trying to clean him up. And my dad calls me. He's like, hey, can you come help me with your mom? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, she's home already? And then he was like, yeah. Can you come help me? Like, she got sick. And then so I was like, what do you mean, bro? Like, what do you mean she got sick? Like, why'd they let her out? It's like, please, like, can you just come here? Like, I was just trying to figure out, like, how's she home? Like, I thought she was in the hospital, like, yeah. You know? And then she's like, I was like, mijo, like, your mom not doing good. And I was like, what do you mean, bro? Like, bro, did my mom pass away? Fuck. And then he's like, I don't know. Can you please come help me? And I live, you know, Diego lives close by to my house. Bro, I fucking got in the car, bro, and I was driving like hella fast, bro. He lives like 3-4 minutes away. And I was fucking driving, and I see the ambulance, bro. I'm behind the ambulance. I'm like, what the fuck? And I fucking cut through and everything, bro. I get there hella fast. And I go up, and there's like, you know, my lady's there and my dad's there. And I go up, and there's police officers in my house, bro. And I was like, hey, like, let me in. Like, he's like, nah. The police officer's like, nah, bro, like, just wait right here. Just give us a second, okay? We're trying to help her out. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, like, bro, I didn't know what was going on. What's going on? I was like, Dad, like, what happened to my mom? Is she all right? Like, what's going on? And he was just like, did she pass away? He's like, bro, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It looked like it. Like, I don't know. Like, my dad was hella crying. My girl was crying. I was like, bro, let me in there. And I was like, nah, like, we're trying to. He's like, and then the guy, the firefighter, whatever he is, he pulled me to the side. He's like, hey, you know, to be honest with you, like, her heart stopped. She got a heart attack. Her heart stopped and stuff like that. But we had been that whole month, bro, we had been trying to take her to her scheduled surgery, you know? So, because of COVID, man, like, you know, COVID, like, did so much damage, bro, to so much families, bro.
In so many different ways.
In different ways. Like, you can say that, you know, my mom, you know, she didn't have COVID, but pretty much COVID is what, you know, it killed my mom. You know what I mean? She wasn't able to get the treatment that she needed. I mean, the surgery that she needed or whatever. And the thing is, though, bro, like, with the surgery, too, like, I try to look at things positive, bro. Because with the whole surgery, it was maybe going to make her get kidney failure. And this was the biggest surgery you could ever get on your heart. It was going to take like 6 months for her to recover. She was already diabetic, so God knows what. She might have gotten that surgery, and she probably would have suffered more. She probably would have been dying slowly. You know what I mean? And I feel like God didn't want her to go through that. And she was going to have to get like dialysis too, maybe, after the surgery, because it was so tough on her body or whatever. And I feel like God was just like, nah, like let me take her whole. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, with diabetes, they got to chop a leg, whatever, you know what I mean? My mom wasn't to that point yet, but you never know. So, so I get there, homeboy's telling me her heart stopped or whatever, this and that. And so with injections and stuff like that, they can inject some stuff where it makes your heart start racing. But he was like, he explained that, like,
adrenaline, I think.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. And he was like, look, we're gonna inject her with this, but it doesn't it doesn't mean that she's brought back to life. It's because of the medication or whatever. So they did it. She came back to life, and they took her to the hospital. I saw when they brought her down, bro, and I was trying to tell her like Mom, I love you, and it couldn't come out, bro. Like, I was trying to say it, and it was just so hard, bro, because that's my best friend. Like my mom, bro, we was like hella cool. Like, I always joke with her. Like, that was my best friend, bro. I went to her for everything, like, and I always defended her, bro. Like, even though my dad's this big, scary dude, like, whatever. Like, even when I was younger, when he was being disrespectful or whatever, bro, I'd fucking, like, tell him shit like, bro, what the fuck, like, whatever, like, fire off on him. And like, I was the only one who ever did that, bro, and she knew I had her back. So when she was coming out, bro, like, I couldn't, like, I was like, Mom, please wake up, whatever, you get like a little kid, bro.
Yeah,
to be honest, like a little fucking kid. You're like, Mom, please, like, but I couldn't really, like, say it. But I kind of, like, my voice was just like, I tried to say it, and I did say it, but it was like, it couldn't come out, bro. And so, like, I seen her, bro, and so they take her to the hospital. I call my brothers. I'm like, hey, guys, like, my mom not doing so good. I don't know, like, if she's gonna make it, whatever. Like, you guys need to come. So we end up going to Sharp Hospital, and right there, bro, like, they're like, hey, like, a doctor comes out, and like, they brought her back to life, bro. At a certain point, she opened her eyes. And so, keep in mind, bro, okay, she had just gotten out of the hospital. 10 minutes from her getting out the hospital, she walks up our stairs and passes away in her house. So we were like, why the fuck would you guys let her out? Like, and she passes away. Like, you guys obviously did something wrong, bro. Like, how the fuck does somebody just get out of the hospital, comes home and dies 10 minutes from being discharged from the hospital?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because of COVID, bro, like, all this stuff, bro, like has affected. Like, they're trying to get people in and out so they wouldn't get affected. But just because of that, you're going to let someone die? Like, you know what I mean? Were you guys really doing your job?
Yeah, was she really doing good? Like, good enough to be out?
To be out, yeah.
Are you just...
trying to get people
one of those
out,
things, like, well, we're just doing our job, And then,
yeah, bro.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, it that hurt us a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? So she opens her eyes, bro. They start telling us, like, hey, like, we're gonna schedule her surgery for her heart, and boom, we lose her again. They keep bringing her back to life. Like, for a second, it looked like she was gonna make it, bro, and then, like, we lose her again. And they're like, guys, to be honest, like, her heart is really weak. She's only alive because there was like 6 doctors, bro, like, keeping her alive. Like, oh, bring it. She'll pass away. Bring her alive. So they're like, oh, she's back. Oh, we lost her. She's back. She's like, hey guys, like, we don't see how your mom could make it past this one. We keep bringing her back, and we keep losing her. We keep bringing her back, and we keep losing her. And so, like, bro, like, when you're sitting there, bro, you're like, bro, it's the hardest shit you can ever like go through, bro. It's like a nightmare. Like, how the fuck, like, did we get to this point?
Yeah. Like,
this shit happened so fast. Like, damn, I known this lady my whole life. Like, this is my best friend. Like, bro, this shit can't be true. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, bro, there's nothing you could do. Like, if you see someone disrespecting your mom, like, you can, like, do something about it. Like, bro, this is out of your control. This is just between her and God. You feel helpless. You feel helpless, bro. So we keep losing her. And they're like, bro, to be honest, like, her heart's hella weak. Like, I think the only way would be, like, a donor, or, like, we just don't know how we could, like, help her. Yeah. And like, if there's a way that we could probably help her, would be, like, a life support, like, and then see, like, if her body recovers on its own, whatever. But unfortunately, because of COVID, we don't have those machines right now. And, bro, those are the hardest shit, like, you could ever hear, bro. Like, like the only maybe little hope that you could get, like they can't because of COVID. Like they didn't have the machines. Like bro, we're in the fucking United States, bro.
Yeah.
You're like bro, you guys don't have the machine work to get her through this. You know what I mean? Like just crazy, bro. Like you couldn't believe it, but because of COVID, bro, affected so much things, bro. And it was during this peak, bro. It was like that peak. I don't know what it's called, like the orange, purple stage or something.
The purple tier.
Something like that. It was like the highest tier or whatever. Like it was bad during that time. It was bad. And around January, it got like really spiked up, and so like it was like the worst fucking time, dude. So with COVID, bro, you're not allowed to go in. And the lady was like, "Hey guys, like the guy was like, if that was my mother, like I would just like put her out of her suffering because she keeps passing away. We keep bringing her back.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we could do. And we're like, well, just keep trying. Like we are trying, but we can't do nothing, bro. Like shout out to the doctors, bro, because they really made us feel good. They were trying everything, and we did everything we could, bro, to save her, and we couldn't, bro. And my mom being religious, bro, we knew that she was gonna be in the paradise with God, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so, we were like, if my mom was to go out, because my dad said when my mom passed away, like, she didn't really suffer, bro. She just kind of, like, closed her eyes and breathed out, kind of, you know, and that was it.
Just last breath and done.
Yeah, just that was it, bro. And certain people, bro, they shake, they be fighting, like shaking, and my mom didn't, bro. And she believed, like, praying and all this stuff, and you prayed and you were a good person, that the Virgin Mary would come and, like, take her herself, you know, if you were a good person. And I believe that did happen with my mother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because she had a very peaceful death. So then they bring us to, doctor comes, I gave this to my mom, you know, like I'll just let her rest, whatever. We decided that, you know, there's nothing we could do, so we accepted it. And they usually don't let people in because of COVID. Bro, we fucking, doctor's like, hey, I can only take one of you guys. We're like, no, like, take us all. Bro, thank God, bro, the doctor was like, fuck it. All right, all of you guys. And it was like all my brothers, there were 6 of us, and my girl, there's 7 of us. They let us in, bro. They don't let people in because of COVID. They let us in, bro, which was a blessing. And we got to be right there, bro, with my mom, and she was still alive. But obviously she couldn't talk. Nothing, you know what I mean? Her face looked like a little bit swollen. Like it was horrible, bro. It was really horrible. We held her hand, and you could see her heart rate was like 30. And she lasted about 10 minutes or something like that. I think they had just barely brought her back, and now she was just kind of like on her own. And bro, it was horrible, bro, because we're there. But it was horrible, but also like I'm glad that we got to be there with her in the last moments. And we were kissing her forehead, rubbing her head, and was like, Mom, like, it's okay, like, you deserve to be in the paradise of God. Because my mom wasn't scared to die, bro.
Yeah.
She was so religious that she was like, bro, I'm going to be in the paradise with God. Almost like not happy, but she was like, you know, like.
Accepting. She was accepting of the fact.
Yeah, always, bro. Because she would always pray. Like, she wanted to meet God. Like, not saying like she wanted to die, but she died. Like, she was okay with it. Her sister, her mom, are religious. So we're rubbing her head, and we're like, Mama, like, it's okay. You could pass away. Like, don't worry about us. We're gonna be together. We believe in God. We'll see you again. Like, it was very like peaceful, bro.
Yeah.
But sad, obviously sad. And we're like holding her hand and all stuff, bro. And all you can see is like her heart rate 30, 29, like every like
just,
you know
going
down till we saw it hit 0, and we're like, fuck, bro. Like, I really like lost my mom. You know what I mean? And you know, we cried, you know, we hugged her, we kissed her and all this stuff. And we, I think what was tougher, bro, was the next day. When I was sleeping and then I just woke up, the next day I'm like, I was like, oh my God, bro, like, is this shit for real? Like, I was hella crying, like hella bad, bro, like hella bad. I was crying. Like, oh my God, bro, like, bro, this can't be true. Like, my mom really passed away. Like, I couldn't believe it, bro. You know, so... it's a very like horrible like experience, bro. But you know, if you believe in something, and especially everything that my mom showed us about God and all that stuff, I know that I will see her again. And I was doing bad, bro. I was doing really bad, but like now I'm more accepting. And you're gonna grieve, bro. You're gonna cry randomly, bro. Like, I could probably drive home, bro, and fucking start crying. Like, it's random, bro. But, you know, I'm at peace, and I know that my mom is with the Lord, and she's resting in peace, and, like, I truly believe in that. But at the end of the day, what my mom passed away of, I don't know if I said it, was a heart attack, heart failure.
Yeah.
And that's what she ultimately, like, you know, passed away from. And I just want to say thank you to all the people, bro. Like, they helped us out. Like, to be honest, like, we didn't pay not a dollar out of my mom's funeral. Like, when my mom passed away, bro, all of our friends, like, you know, shout out to Maddie's Kitchen and just everybody, bro. Like, we did a fundraiser with my friends who sell birria. They're called Maddie's Kitchen. You guys check them out. They sell some bomb, you know, birria, anything birria.
In San Diego?
In San Diego. Fire-ass food, Maddie's Kitchen. You guys can see them on Instagram. They did a fundraiser. Everything that was made that day, bro, went to my mom's funeral. We raised like $3,000, and then like the GoFundMe's, the Venmos, like, bro, people, like, bro, like, when we were doing prayers when my mom first passed away and all that stuff, bro, people were bringing dinners to our house, you know. That's crazy, like, man. Bro, I got so much support, bro. Like, it was amazing, bro. Like, we didn't pay for my mom's funeral because just of our friends and all this stuff, man. Like, just like huge thank you to everybody who helped us out. Like, it was like a blessing, and it was just like, it was crazy, bro, because when my mom passed away, I was doing so bad, hella crying, calling out for her name, just like, you know what I'm saying, like, not really letting her rest. And then like 3 days after she passed away, like, I had a paranormal like experience, bro. Yeah. I was showering with my lady, and like, hey, man. Yeah, hey, my bad, y'all. I was showering with my lady, dog. Getting nasty. Nah, I wasn't getting nasty. We were just showering, right? Okay. Hey, and bro, my girl gets out the shower, dude. She gets out the shower, right? And I hear like a weird noise, bro. Like it almost sounded like somebody was crying or trying to say something. And so like I open up the thing, like, what's up? Like, you all right? And she's like, I thought that was you. And then I was like, she's like, I thought you were crying.
Just got chills.
Yeah, bro. And then I was like, no, I thought that was you, bro. And I heard that again, bro. And I was like, what the? But loud, bro, inside the room, and inside the shower. And I was like,
with your girl, huh?
Yeah. And then so, you know, I shower with my girl. And then so I was moving the door, bro, from my shower. Like, nah, this shit's squeaking. Like, I'm tripping right now. Nothing, bro. I was like, it was a sound I've never heard before, and it wasn't like the neighbors were fucking or nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like this was in the room, bro. Yeah. I was like, what the? And I keep hearing it, and I was like, I automatically, bro, I knew it was my mom, so I started talking to her, and like, well, I was saying things like she was responding on that, like something like she's trying to get something out, but she can't talk. Yeah. Like a ghost, bro. Like it was weird. You
can't describe it.
I can't describe it. So I'm talking to her like, hey, mama, like, hey, I'm sorry I've been crying. I'm not going to cry no more. Like, you know, I love you. You know, go rest in peace. You know, like, don't worry about me. Because, bro, I was doing bad, dog. And so after that day, bro, it's like she gave me one more comfort.
I'm good.
She just wanted to, like, comfort me one more time. And since that day, bro, I kind of accepted it. And she made me grow my faith. Because I'm like, damn, we really do got a soul. You know, like, I lived through it. I talked to her. And if I was by myself, I'd be like, damn, I'm going crazy. I need help. But since my lady was there and she heard it too, yeah. I was like, all right, I'm all right, you know, like, I'm not tripping. This shit really happened, you know? So after that, yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't get over it. You're like, anyway, the next day I'm showering my girl. So serious, dude.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man, that happened. And it was crazy, bro, because like during our prayers and all that, like, bro, like a lot of things were happening, bro. Like my mom's candle, when we were praying and stuff, bro, the candle was like this high, bro. And people would come to our house, bro, and like just cry. Like it was like an energy, bro. Like I knew my mom was there because
they felt it.
Yeah, she was hella religious, and like it was crazy, bro. Like the amount of support at my mom's funeral, bro. I swear, like 100 people showed up, like just showing love, bro. All my homies, like everybody, yeah. Like it was packed. Like during COVID, we were only supposed to have like 30 people or like 20 people, bro. Hella people pulled up. Man, fuck y'all, yeah. But yeah, bro, that whole experience. So, my mom's thing was like, you know, like, it was like a very like a spiritual, like experience, bro. I can't explain it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not just saying because it's my mother, because I've been to other funerals and it wasn't the same, bro. Like it was the energy was crazy, man. You know what I mean?
I think it's crazy that you talked about that whole experience and like didn't break down. Like I think
felt like it, bro.
Yeah, but like you hung in there.
Yeah.
And it kind of brought me back because my senior year of high school, we almost lost my mom.
Oh shit.
And I'm not going to go on about this, but it was the same thing, heart thing. I guess there's like something like a sac around your heart, and that swelled up, which made her heart like beat slowly. Like, and same thing. She's been in and out of doctors. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's, they're like, oh, it's just stress. Yeah. Oh, it's your lipid levels, or they throw out fancy stuff. And yeah, man, I remember we went to go see her, and she was just like super weak, and we're like, hey, Mom, we're here. And obviously I was in high school. I was kind of old enough to know what was going on. I didn't really want to believe it.
Yeah, dude.
But I remember my dad, my brother, and I are sitting on like some steps outside of her room because they were doing like an EKG. And the funniest thing, my friend Kyle hits me up and he's like, hey, bro, you really thinking about selling your truck?
Bitch.
Dude, no, he called me. He's like, hey, man, so what year's your truck? And I was like, it's 2004. He's like, what kind of truck is it? And like, he's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna talk to my dad. If you're really trying to sell it, I would love to buy it. And I'm like, okay.
You're like, fuck off, huh?
But I didn't, like, he didn't know and stuff. Yeah. So the doctors go out, and then I hear a guy go, oh shit. And then I see a bunch of people run in her room.
Oh my God, bro.
And then they take her out and they take her somewhere else, and they didn't tell us anything. And my brother, my dad, and I are just like, what? Anyway, she's better now. She still has health issues in and out, but just that feeling, I can't say that I know what you're going or what you went through, but I know that feeling of like uncertainty and
feeling helpless
is like what's gonna happen.
Yeah, dude.
And the doctors can't tell you. They don't know, or they do know, or they don't. It's one of those things. You're like, you just want to like sit there and scream and cry, and
yeah, dude.
But you just gotta sit there and wait.
Yeah, bro.
You talk about your dad though, like. I shout out to you, because if my dad would be like flirting around and stuff and cheating, I would be pissed, and I would be like, nah, fuck that guy, he's not my dad, Yeah. But how do you forgive that?
So to be honest, bro, like my dad lived with me. He lived with me after my mom passed away, and I caught him like talking to that same lady that he cheated on my mom. And I kicked him out of my house, bro. Yeah. Like, I got hella mad. And keep in mind, bro, my dad's a big, strong dude. And I fucking was like, I fired off on him. Like, we never talked to my dad, like, disrespect him. Like, we to be honest, we were all kind of scared of my dad growing up.
Yeah.
I was the only one who ever really stepped up to him because of my mom, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he was just, like, just a dick, bro, for no reason. Yeah, bro, I fired off on him. I kicked him out of my house, and like, I was like, I like stepped up to him. We didn't fight anything. That would have made me feel bad. But the thing is, bro, here's the thing. My dad got abandoned by his dad. And he got abandoned by his dad. So my dad had to leave school while he was like 10 years old in Mexico. He had to work. He didn't really have a childhood. And I could look back at things and it kind of be like, I understand where you're coming from and all this stuff. And so my dad started working when he was 10. He moved over here when he was 15 by himself, coming to a country, that he doesn't know. He doesn't speak the language. He's only 15 years old. He got to work to send money back to his family and all this stuff. And with us, bro, like, my dad was a great father. And I could look back at myself and... Hold on, I'm sorry.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Can you edit that or what?
I'm not going to edit that. You're tripping.
Hey, so...
out of everything, you want me to edit this?
Oh, damn. Hey, shit. So... my dad, bro, like I told you, bro, he never skipped work. He was a great father. He wasn't always like, the best to my mom. Like, for no reason, bro. My mom was just like chill lady. I'm not just saying that because she passed away. Like, she deserved better for sure, bro. But he was always there for us, bro. He was always there for us. Like, a great father, a great role model. My dad never drank. My dad never, like, he'll whoop our ass, but for, like, good reasons. You know what I mean? And I could look back at myself. Growing up, bro, I was always in the streets, bro. We grew up, Section 8, and I saw my dad elevate his hustle and get us out of Section 8. We never had, food stamps because my dad was so prideful. Like, we ate beans every day. Like, we grew up hella poor, bro. My shoes had holes on them. Yeah. But my dad, we always had enough, bro. We always had enough. So I could look back at that and be like, bro, like, you did all of this shit for us. And at the end, you kind of fell off a little bit. But I could look back and be like, man, like, you are a great dad. You are a great role model. Because I look back at so many people, bro, that, their dads or parents are like, they're not good people, bro. And
they live for themselves, not their kids.
Yeah, bro. And my dad gave us everything he had, bro. So how can I not forgive him? How can I hate him if he did all of this but kind of fell off at the end, like, and that's how I see it. I'm mad, bro. He's still with the lady or whatever, but I'm like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see you with her. And my dad just lost his mom too. Yeah. Like 30 days after we lost
That's
ours.
Right, your grandmother.
Know what I mean? My grandmother, which was also a big hit. So this year, one of my good friends, Connor, passed away in January. 30 days later, my mom. Like 30 days later, my grandma. She had terminal cancer. And which was crazy, bro, because she was the one that started the prayers for my mom's. And then, like, out of nowhere, she's like, I'm not feeling good. Boom, she passes away. It was maybe not 30 days. It was about 2 months after. You know what I mean? But
that's when you went to Mexico.
That's when I went to Mexico for the funeral and stuff like that. So my dad's going through his things. He just lost his wife. Regardless, like, he loved my mom, bro. And then lost his mom. So it's like, and then just looking at how he's living now, I'm like, bro, he doesn't deserve this. He's like rents out a room and like with my uncle. Like, I feel like he's paid. You know what I mean? We didn't talk for him for a couple months, but then what I stopped to think of, like, bro, our life is so short, bro. Like, I was not expecting I was expecting my mom routine, go to the hospital, come out, she's gonna be all right. She ended up passing away, and I would hate for me to be like, I'm not gonna talk to my dad. He passes away, and it's like, you're never gonna see that person ever again, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, fool. So
those IPAs, bro.
Yeah, bro. So that's the thing, bro. Like, I learned to forgive him because his life is short. I'm not perfect, in my past relationships, I have cheated too, like, I'm not perfect, bro. So it's like, if you're not free of sin, how could you throw the first rock? You know what I mean? Like, how could you, like, be throwing, like, fucking rocks, like, oh, you, and it's like, I'm not perfect. I can't say, like, I forgive him for what, he did to my mom or whatever, but I could look back and be like, man, like, you handled, this situation, like, as best as you could. You were still there for her. He would cook her. Like, if my mom wanted some lasagna, bro, my dad would fucking start cooking us some lasagna. Hey, you want some fish? My dad, like, a fish soup, my dad would go straight to the store. It don't matter, bro. What if it was 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, like, my dad would make shit happen, bro. You know what I mean? He was always there for us. He never abandoned us, despite of what he was taught. Like, his dad abandoned him. He only had his mother. So it's like, I can't, like, I love my dad, bro. I do love my dad. I feel some type of way towards him, but I love him. At the end of the day, I fucking love him, and I don't like the way that he did things or whatever, but, like,
we're human.
He's all I have, He's all I have. So that's really how it is, bro. You just kind of learn to, like, kind of look at the bigger picture and be like, man, you were a great man. And me being in the streets all the time, bro, like, if I didn't have my father, bro, because my mom was too nice, she never hit me. But also, I didn't disrespect her, you know what I mean? Yeah. But if I didn't have my dad, bro, I told him, bro, I was like, I'll either be in jail, dead, or a fucking crackhead or some shit, you know what I mean? Homeless, whatever, bro, because I was just going down the wrong path. And my dad told me this story, bro, that fucking, made me cry, bro, because he was like, bro, like, I tried to leave one time, Because, you know, my dad was like, I feel like he kind of wanted to be single, bro. He didn't have a childhood. You know, when he was 17, he married my mom. Like, he's never had that, like fuck everything. I just want to do my own thing.
Yep.
He never had that. So he tried to leave one time, bro. But me, bro, he's like, one time I was in the car. And I seen you, bro. You were outside. And you were with all these gangbangers and stuff like that. And I saw you. And I remember that day. I'm about to cry, homie. He was like, I remember that day. This gets me emotional because I know it's true because I know myself. And my dad was like, I saw you and with these guys and all this stuff. And he's like, if I like divorce my wife or whatever just because I'm being selfish.
Yeah.
He's like, my son he's gonna rot. You know, he's gonna rot. In Spanish, se va a echar a perder.
Yep.
Like gang banging, whatever the fuck, you know? And he was like, if I leave right now, bro, like my son's gonna go downhill from here, you know? And I know because I was like, Dad, I know how I was. I know what I was in.
And you would have, huh?
And I would have, bro, for real. Cause I wasn't scared of my mom, but my dad would fuck me up. Like, not on no abusive shit, but on some like, bro, like, what? Like, why'd you do that? I used to do some random dumb shit, and he's like, bro, why aren't you like your brothers? Like, I was the only one that plays sports. All my brothers, you know, they're kind of nerdy. They like rock and all this stuff, like this and that. And I was always in the streets, bro. Yeah. I played sports. You know, I love football. I was running out, you know, with the boys, whatever. And I used to think my dad didn't love me, and I was always trying to like prove to him, like, hey, you know, like what about me? And this one time I remember in high school, bro. I was like, Dad, like, why don't you fucking love me, bro? Like, why do you treat me like that? Cause, bro, like, my brothers hadn't gotten ass whoopings ever, and like, you know, not ever. Like, my dad would fuck us all up.
Yeah.
But they hadn't gotten ass whooping in a long time. I was already like in high school. This fool's still fucking me up. I was like, bro, why you? He's like, cause you're different. It's like you're different. Like, I go based upon how they are. It's like, bro, if I'm not like this with you, bro, you're gonna fucking fall off. You know, and I was, bro. I was, you know, smoking weed, getting drunk, like just shit like that. And my dad didn't know that. My dad's hella against like weed, drugs, and all that shit. Like just a straight like Mexican like rancho guy, you know. Yep. So and I could look back and recognize and be like, yeah, bro, you're right. You know, I would have done this. I would have all this. And your parents know you, bro. They know you better than anybody. And so one time I was like, bro, why don't you love me? Like, why do you treat me like this? And he's like, bro, it's because if I let you do what you're doing, you're going to fall off, bro. You're going to go towards the wrong. So I got to keep you in line. And it took me a while to realize that, you know? And so, like, that's really what it is, bro. Like, I can look back and reflect and be like, man, this dude's right. He knows what he's talking about, you know? So that's how I could forgive my dad. And that's how I could, like, you know, like, he's a good guy, man. He's been through a lot too, man, and we can't be selfish, you know? We can't be like, fuck this guy, because life is hard, bro. Life is hard. There's a lot of temptations and all this stuff. But, bro, I got my mom over everything, you know? Like, my thing was, like, I kicked him out of my pad, and I was like, you know, you could do what you want, but you're going to respect right here because my mom lived here. The room that he was staying at, I had to remodel that room, bought a TV, you know, with all my brothers, though. Yeah. But I built everything in there and all this stuff, like this and that. Made it look different, like whatever was there that kind of reminded her of, like, how my dad's room and her were together. I changed everything. I made it more modern and all this shit. For her. Yeah. And so I was like, I'm not going to have you live here while you talking to this lady under the same room. Like, you gotta respect, bro. At a certain line, I understand. No, whatever. You're gonna live your own life, whatever. But you gotta respect this house, homie. So I made him kick rocks and stuff like that. But we're cool now. I didn't talk to him for like a month or two. Then I pulled up one day to his house and I just started talking to him like nothing. And he was like, you know, and we just like killed that beef. We didn't apologize to each other, but like we're good now, you know. Yeah. Just because I knew, you know, his mom had passed away. And I was like, that's fucked up, bro. Your mom passed away and we're not there for you. On top of that, your kids don't talk to you anymore. Like, he must have been in a shitty-ass, you know, a spot. And it's like, he doesn't deserve that. After everything you sacrificed for us and for our family, you don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you fucked up. But it's like, bro, like, people, like, you could do so much good things. Or you could be such a giving person, and the one time you say no, you're a fucking asshole, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be that to my dad, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I feel that.
That's some long-ass answers, huh?
You're good, man. We got time. I want to finish with your business.
Okay.
You were just saying, well, you got another job.
Yeah.
But you were saying that you started this business. You're kind of burned out right now, but what's the business and like what's the motivation to do it?
Okay, so the business that I do is I'm a painter. So pretty much remodels, bro, because a lot of times, like, if it has something to do where I gotta paint it, like sometimes they'd be like, oh, like this framing, like can you do this framing or whatever, is like, and then drywall it. So I'm like, all right, it's a painting job, you know what I mean? So regardless, I get it done. I try to just do painting, but sometimes things happen, bro, where they're like, oh, can you put these cabinets up? Can you, like, bro, they always throw some shit in there,
Yeah.
you know? Obviously, you charge for it or whatever, but that's what I do with my business, man. Like, I'm just, I paint houses. I put drywall up, like, stuff like that, you know? So that's what I do. I do decks, you know, change out the wood, rotten wood, put new wood in, like, just a little bit of everything. But I try to stay in just painting, bro. But, you know, homeowners, they always got some shit going on in their house. So
it's never just, oh, can you fix this leak? It's like, oh, the whole pipe is rotten. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you do plumbing too? I'm like, bruh. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking painter. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I enjoy, though. But, so I was doing my business, bro, full time. And, but I was, you know, when you're doing your business, you know, bro, you're doing your own thing. There's no set hours, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get it, bro. You win some, you lose some. Like, sometimes you break even. When you're starting off, you got a bit wrong. Like, damn, I should have charged more.
Yeah.
You know, whatever the fuck, you know? So, I was working Monday through Sunday, bro. Every day hustling. Obviously, the money's good or whatever. But with everything going on, bro, like, my mind was fucked up. And I was just keep working. So I got a call. Like, this was the third time my old job kept calling me back. Hey, we want you back, whatever. I was like, bro, I'm doing my own thing. So then the day of my mom's funeral, they called me. Like, bro, we want you back. And I kind of, like, I was in a situation where, like, damn, they got me, you know? I was hurt, you know, that day or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'll come back. So right now, I'm still, like, I was doing jobs maybe like a month ago before I went to Mexico for my grandma's funeral. I was still doing jobs, but I haven't, since I came back, it's been about a month. I haven't taken any work. I'm just using this time to, like, I just go to work. I work my regular, you know, 6 to 2:30, and this is like my time to get my mind right.
Yeah.
I'm doing things that, like, I maybe left off, like doing stuff around the house that I should have been doing. Like, I'm just trying to get my thing right. Eventually, I want to start working out and all this stuff. Like, I'm just trying to get the little things that I've been leaving, like, behind because I was always working. And eventually, I want to pick it back up and get back to it. But my mind's so fucked up right now, bro, that I need the time to kind of, like, just get my mind right.
Just take a step back.
Step back, yeah. You know what I mean? Because I know you were doing it too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get burnt out, bro. You just overdoing it or whatever, bro. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just kind of taking a little break.
Well, and then working for yourself, it's like, yeah, you want to take a step back, but it's not that easy because if you take that step back, you're not going to have money. And if you don't have money, you can't live.
That's why I went to go get my job back.
yeah, exactly. And it'd be great to just have like a mental health retreat or whatever, but
yeah, bro.
It sucks that life doesn't work that way. And then when you're taking that break, you kind of have those moments where you're like, oh no, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
And me, with my anxiety, it's like, if I'm not doing something, then I'm depressed.
Oh, I feel you, bro.
And I mean, the medicine has helped with that or whatever, the medication. But before it was like, if I'm not doing anything, and that's how I found out I had anxiety and depression. I thought that's how everyone was. It's like, if you're not doing anything, then you're sad.
Yeah.
So keep doing things. But then if you keep doing things, you get tired.
Yeah.
And then when you get tired, you get sad. It's like, there was never a middle ground. It was always, I'm either up high or I'm down low.
Oh, bro, me too.
And I started going to therapy and, like, started learning about that. And, like, now I'll take a day off, like, in the middle of the week, just because I'm like, I just don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And then the next day I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I'm working hard. I'm in a good mood. I'm on calls and stuff. I'm here at the gym, like, talking to people, and I'm being pleasant. Whereas I
And
feel
you're
like,
and you're like, I was just down yesterday, huh?
yeah. And then if I try to drag it out, then the whole week feels like a month. If the whole week feels like a month, then I'm not getting anything done.
Yeah.
And that's kind of in the mindset that I want to put myself in. But let's end with this. What's next for you? Are you gonna go back to painting and all that, or?
Yeah, bro, definitely, bro. Like, I get calls all the time. I'm just kind of like, I'm honest with people, bro. I let them know my situation. You know, we're all human, bro. People understand. I'm like, hey, you know what? I've been going through a lot of things. I'm just taking a break right now. Money's always gonna be there, bro. You know, if you're good at something, bro, the money's gonna be there. You know. Yeah. So I'm like, just how I started off, I could, you know, get more clients. There's always gonna be somebody that needs their house painted. You know. So right now, I'm just like, my mental health to me, how I'm feeling and all this stuff, it's more important than the money at the moment. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna pick it back up. I'm gonna start taking jobs. But right now, maybe in like 2 months, bro, just kind of pick it back up and stuff like that. But hey, bro, I just wanna say, bro, that I know that you go through your depression and anxiety and all that. But I just wanna say, bro, that I'm proud of you because you would have never known. You know what I mean? You would have never known. You do your photography, you fucking work out, you find, you know, because when I get depressed, bro, I can't even get out of bed. Yeah, same. So you find that strength, bro, to go do what you love, do this podcast things, you know, do, you know, photo shoots and all that stuff. And you're doing better than maybe you think you were. Yeah. So I just want to say that I noticed it and I would have never thought, bro. So you're doing good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, and that's just like something that I noticed. And hopefully, because sometimes you're like, man, I'm fucked up, like you know what I mean? But you're doing good, bro. So just keep at it, bro, and keep fighting, because I know this is a everyday battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
This is an emotional one. Thanks,
I love you, dog.
Appreciate you, bro. Dude, I honestly, I appreciate you sitting with me and talking about this. It's hard, I know. But I mean, where can people find you on social media?
So like my, if you guys want to laugh, it's AG1 and only. It's spelled out. That's on Instagram. But if you guys want to see my business page, it's AG Custom Painting. That's AGEE Custom Painting, and that's my Instagram for my business. I wanted to just do, like, just so people know, I want to just do AG Custom Painting. Yeah. But there's already a business like that. So there's already an AG Custom Painting, so I have to add the EE. You know what I mean? Which sometimes people call me like, is this Aggie Painting? Custom Painting? I'm like, fuck. I'm like, damn. Like, maybe I'm not good at spelling. Maybe that's, but you know what I'm saying? Eventually I want to, like, you know, go to downtown, register my business, and do all that stuff. Yeah. And go legit and stuff like that. So
that's the first step, man.
Yeah.
And it's a huge step. I have my you can't see it because there's a bunch of stuff up there, but I have my business license. Yeah. I remember first getting that and I was like, whoa,
I'm legit.
Yeah. And I talked to Julio too. He's like, yeah, man, I'm trying to get my LLC and talking all this bank stuff. And yeah. I'm like, I think he called me for advice. I was like, I have no idea. I just do this, you know?
Yeah, bro. That's where I'm at, man. I gotta go legit. I've always, you know, I wasn't always good at school. I wasn't, you know, always did things the right way. So, you know, building up my credit. I'm trying to do everything legit. So I'm trying to, you know, get better and all that stuff. Like, you know, just get my licenses, do all that stuff. Eventually, my goal to go back. Eventually, what my goal is, bro, I just want to manage a painting business. Yeah. Because I already do it, bro. You know, I do the bits. I do the, you know, the labor hours, you know, for people that I pay. Like, I'm already doing it. Eventually, I want to get my license. I want to be legit. And because right now, people just go based off of my work. Yeah. They like my work, and they want to get me. So, eventually, I want to be legit. Everything, bro. The licenses. Everything, bro. So, where I could just sit back, get the jobs, manage everything, and don't have to work.
Same. Have a small or business, a team or whatever.
Working, doing your dirty work. You know what I'm
saying? All right, man. Well, thank you so much for being on again. We're gonna go grab some food. If you want to follow me, it's at Mayorca Media, MAYORCA MEDIA. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Oh, dude. Go cry for a couple hours. Bro, I appreciate you being on here.